Yo, 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 what's up, guys? It's your boy, Baby Jesus, back at it again with another video. Alright, guys, so today I'm going to do something I haven't done in a while. I'm going to do a story time. I haven't done one of these in like a year. This is probably one of my favorite stories, and I've actually told it before. I've told the story before in a video, but I only posted it up on my Instagram. And around 6 months ago, my Instagram got suspended because I only speak facts and I'm a good person. So naturally, people want to silence me. Anyway, let's get to it. Many of you know by now, if you follow my videos and stuff. Oh yeah, and please, I talk pretty slow, so put this like on times 1.25 or something. I in 2019, I lost my thanks to the Trump administration, they halted my Dream Act process and I had no permission to be in the US. Alongside that, a lot of aspects of my life were crumbling, so I didn't want to face any more legal troubles, anything like that, because I'm a good person. So I decided on voluntary departure, but it wasn't really my decision, right? When I came to Mexico, I live now in Puebla, Mexico, and I've been here in my hometown for the last 5 years. I am currently now an English teacher, but as soon as I got here, because I took courses in communication, I have been working over 7 years in sales and customer service. I have very, very good English. People told me you should work for a call center, right? So there's one of the biggest call centers at that time here in Puebla was Torre Titanium, or I already forgot the other. There's like another name for it. I forgot what it was, but anyway, I worked there, and I even got to tier three, which is to take supervisor calls. So I did pretty good. I mean, I'm badass, right? Anyway, I was kind of like making my way through Mexico. I lived my entire life in the U.S. I was one of those no sabo Mexicans. A lot of people in the U.S., because of my issues, because of my looks, I'm not a handsome man. People like took me as a joke, right? And that kind of poured over to here. People didn't really take me serious, even though like I was one of the best agents, even though like I was a man of my word, even though I went to a party and an ex-convict threatened to stab me and to stab a girl, and I stood my ground and I like defended her and I laughed at him. People think like I'm a coward or something like that. So it's really funny. It's just Mexicans are really weird now that I've been here. Anyway, getting to the point. I've worked for years, even in the United States, in sales and in customer support. I am not a shy person. I'm very outgoing. I don't lack for confidence because I know I'm badass. Uh, my coworkers didn't believe me of how easy it was for me to talk to women. Sadly, I don't get women because, like, as in, they don't like me because I'm ugly. But I have talked to some of the most beautiful women. My very first girlfriend in my life is right now a supermodel. She works as a supermodel. So, like, I can pull because of who I am, but I'm really ugly. So, girls stay away from me. So, my coworkers didn't believe me. And whether you're a good looking guy or not, a lot of these guys, and in general, a lot of men, they don't know how to talk to women. I even have, check out my playlist on YouTube on my channel. I even educate men on how to hit on women, how to talk to women, because it's one of the easiest things ever. So my coworkers didn't believe me. I told them, just watch. And right in front of them, I spoke to and I hit on the three most beautiful girls in the call center. They were all, two of them were in a relationship, but oh my gosh, and they were really nice to me. And we even like I became friends with one of them. And the other two, they never talked to me again, and the other one rejected me. So out of the three, one became my friend, but they had a boyfriend at the time. So two of them had a boyfriend, and then one of them, she just flat out rejected me. But I talked to them and I flirted with them in front of my coworkers, right? Even with that, I didn't really get respect. Like they still treated me like a joke, or that I didn't know what I was talking about, even though I did it right in front of them, right? So, um, I was in one of the best campaigns in the call center. They brought in like an executive from Texas of our campaign in the call center to give us some kind of like private classes so we can go to a higher tier for a very select few. It was only like six of us, not even the most promising ones. And, I'm a badass. So this chick is another like no sabo Mexican. She's one of the executives in Texas. Beautiful woman. Beautiful, bro. Huge tickle bitties. Nice ass, bro. Oof. But when she literally opened her mouth, and when she opened her mouth to speak, her teeth, her buck teeth, and she would just say the stupidest shit. She was she either sucked her way to the top, or she was at the top because of her huge titties. Anyway, they pull us into, so like, now that I gave you a bit of exposition, and like how nowadays you don't even you can't really even win respect or earn it because you're surrounded by idiots, right? When we were in the private courses, we kind of started joshing or like kidding around, and even the executive joined in, and she's like, with big old titties, right? Like her titties popping out of her turtleneck. Anyways, I forgot how it started, like why the comment came up. I think we were talking, and like I was doing good, so like naturally people wanted to bring me back down. And so like I made it very clear, like, oh, I'm not shy. Yeah, like I think I was gonna give an example or something. Someone said something, and then some dude, one of my coworkers, I don't even remember his name. I think his name was Noah. I don't remember. I think it was Noe or Noah. I think it was him. He blurted out to the executive of our company. He's like, "Oh, I'm Jesus, by the way. Oh, Jesus? Oh, Chewy? I go by Chewy or Jesus. Oh, Chewy? He hits on all the girls all the time. Like, the way he said it. Oh, okay. I think if I'm remembering right, because this was years ago, this was like 4 or 5 years ago. Uh, I think I said something like, you know what, it's actually really easy for me to talk to girls, something like that. And then the way he blurted it out, the way he said it like, oh Jesus, he hits on every single girl. And like I'm like, okay, like it sounded a bit weird, like the way he said it. I'm like, what? And the executive looks at me, and she's like, "Oh, you can't be you can't be thirsty." She literally said that. She's like, "You can't be thirsty hitting on everyone." And I was just like, people were like started giggling and all that, and I'm just like, what the fuck? What just happened, dude? Like I literally like show you guys, like I don't, by the way, I don't just hit on everyone. I showed them how it is, and I give pointers, and like I tell guys, like try to do this. Try. I'm nice about it. I'm badass that way. People try to bring me down to the executives of our company, or of the company I worked at, in front of my face. They like twist their words to make me like to bring me down in front of me. Guys, imagine what people do behind your back. if people are willing to twist the truth or twist the facts in front of you to your higher ups that could get you fucking in trouble. This is an American company in Mexico. Their policies and stuff, people have been fired for less in front of their executives. Because one thing, like, yeah, sure, like I talked to one of the most, but I'm very professional. I am very professional. I don't sexually harass coworkers. I've seen companies where like their workers are all like boyfriends and girlfriends and they slap each other's butts and touch each other. I don't do that, none of that. And so people try to, because I am such a I'm such a badass and I rise above the rest. They try to bring me down in front of my face, in front of the executives. Now imagine the bullshit. Imagine the lies that are told. If they say that to your face, imagine what they're willing to say behind your back. Guys, just check out my YouTube videos. I'm now also an English teacher, so if you know someone that's struggling with English, I was literally voted in one of the best schools in Puebla as the best English teacher out of 4 teachers. But it's one of the best schools, and I was voted. So yeah, just keep it real, guys. Keep it real. Watch my videos. Share this video. Share my other videos, and I hope you guys have a nice night. Take care.